Is being given to us is our company that is Future in Technologies wants to come up with mobile application for exams like CAT, GRE and GMAT. Okay, so they want to study. They have given few research objectives. So I'll be giving questions, asking you questions based on those. Okay, like first is like they want to study the perception of student for usage of technology enabled coaching over classroom coaching. Like how do you prefer classroom coaching or technology enabled coaching? Maybe that may be laptops or over mobile application. So what do you prefer in that, and why do you prefer?
See, technology we require, but it comes as a second thing. Like I attend a class or something, and then I go for like for revision purpose or something. Or if maybe I'm preparing for the second time, then maybe I'm not attending a class, then I can go for the technology stuff. So the first time I think classroom is required, and technology comes as a second aid to it.
Majorly, I think like this, you don't go for learning as such. You look for a test series, or you look to write for the test. You don't look for learning the topic. For topics, you normally either you refer the books or go for a classroom treatment.
Yes.
I was a student of career launcher, and I attend the classes in the morning and I give mock test in the evening. So you require both. I mean, one advantage of giving mock test is that you can compare. You can get to know what are your strong areas, what are your weak areas. So technology helps you with that. And but classroom coaching is also required because the doubt can be cleared one by one.
What I feel is, because this CAT, GMAT, these things are pretty new to students for the first time registrations and all. So naturally, a student will be, I will be preferring to go into a classroom because I'll be asking a lot of doubts and questions to the teachers. These are basically, going for postgraduate education and all. So definitely classroom will always be a preference, but maybe apart from what they said, for example, one day I'm not liking to go to a class, or I have some other engagements and all. In that case, maybe if I get the same thing over an internet, so I'll be preferring to go through that instead of missing the class. So that is, I'll prefer that. And apart from that, definitely tests and all, and maybe the feedback of the tests and all, what will be the correct answers to that, and how to approach a particular question and all. Those can be definitely done over internet and through mobile applications.
So one advantage I feel of internet is like test papers I have given. It gives a proper collection of it, so it's very easy to revise. If I'm in class or I'm having paper test, maybe I'm not able to collect it or something. There I can get an entire review of things.
Actually, I had given this test called FLIP. So that was basically, there was no classroom coaching as such. It was all done through this online coaching and all. It was structured very well that you didn't really need any lectures. So it basically depends how well it is structured.
So was it a desktop based?
Yeah, it's completely desktop based, but it was very exhaustive.
I think it has videos, class videos.
No, it was only desktop.
One more thing I would like to tell you is that in case if I join CAT coaching this year, classroom coaching this year, and if I don't get a good score, then next time I won't go to classroom. Like my year attending, I won't go and attend the classes. I'll subscribe online and I'll do the mock test next year. So the first year, at least 1 year, I'll attend the classroom, and from the subsequent years, I'll attend the online.
And so, like, if we are going towards mobile application because our client wants it, like, what all features do you want in this mobile application? There are there's a specific example like CAD, GRE, or GMAT. So, what are new features, or what all features do you like to have in that?
See, mobile you generally carry, so that is one time you basically focus on your verbal things. So your word lists can be there, those kind of things. Because quant and all, DI and all, I don't think you can just do it on a mobile. You need a paper pen. So I think verbal is one aspect which the company can tackle, word list and all.
Okay, features. I'm also talking features in sense not apart from the content, also from things like, if we could have feature like a WhatsApp feature where we can have an instant chat with those with the people, with our peers. I mean, this kind of any innovative feature do you think?
These are available in other websites as well, like this.
Okay.
Online forum
If not the chat, that feature of ask the expert is definitely there. You can post your questions and they reply.
Okay, can you name the top 5 features that you look for in an online?
Yeah, hangout with the professor's help obviously. Hangout with the professor. I mean, not professors.
The quality of the questions with respect to that particular exam. If you're looking at GRE, the kind of questions which come in GRE or CAT or ZAT, and many of these websites also have this question of the day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is also a useful feature. And word of the day, that also they have. So that is also good. And if the apps, and if this is the app you're talking about, if it can provide, say, many of the time what happens is every year the format is changed, or the kind of questions or the content changes. So if they can keep updating students about that, that also will be helpful.
You can add something like a formula sheet or something, because those things which you can revise at the go, those things should be there in the mobile app. And traveling formula sheet version, that's the
Okay. And how quickly you get your reply back? If you post something, how quickly you are getting back your replies? That also.
You can incorporate mail also. Send a mail machine.
Okay. Like moving ahead, I have a question like for exams like GRE, GMAT and CAT, sorry. So do you think that incorporating all these exams in a single application would be better, or do you think that having a dedicated application for all is a good thing?
It should be dedicated, as in if you look at the perspective, GRE, you would concentrate more on the word list, and English, you would concentrate more on English when compared to CAT. I mean, in CAT, quant and DI is what you would concentrate on. So having different modules, as in totally different apps for both, would be the best way to go ahead.
See, are you is like looking for that same app having all mixed up, or
Mixed up in sense, they would have.
because in the app itself, you can, once you get into the app, you can then divide it. Like whoever wants to go for GRE, there's a separate section. Within the app, they can divide the section. Like I prefer like one app having 3 different sections, and then in that section, it's only divided about only CAT or only GRE or only whatever test is. Rather than having 3 different apps for 3 different exams, rather have single app, and in the single app have 3 different dedicated sections.
I have a feeling that apps, like you should have dedicated apps, because everyone won't be subscribing to all the exams. They might be going for a CAT, they might not be going for a GRE. And moreover, if it's a mobile app, so if you have a heavy thing, maybe it will not run on all the mobiles. So you should have a lighter app for all exams.
Okay. And like, is there anything kind of what do you feel that